What's up guys, Viktor Thorup here, two-time Olympic speed skater and an expert when it comes to training your quads and your glutes. In today's video, that's exactly what we're gonna do. I am going to share with you my live workout as I do it, and I'm gonna demonstrate, and I'm also gonna give you some technical tips, tricks, and advice. One first piece of advice, if you're not already using it, get yourself the wear band system, just additional resistance so you can get more out of your time and the effort you put in. In this video, we're gonna go through 6 exercises that I recommend at first to do 30 seconds of exercise and 30 seconds of rest. If you do all 6, obviously it's gonna accumulate to 6 minutes for a full set. Then I would take about 4 minutes of rest. If you're doing it outside, if you have the space for it, go for a jog and that rest between just to flush the legs and shake out the lactic acid. Now after 4 minutes of rest, you're going to go back into the same drill and do as many as you can. Basically, I personally like to do 3 sets. That's where I feel I can still be efficient and I can still somewhat walk the next day. But of course, it's all up to you guys. Would love to hear it in the comment section. How far are you taking this when you tried it at home? I'm gonna do all the workout or all the exercises with you guys. So we're gonna do it together. I will demonstrate, I will explain, but the goal is to go for 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, as many sets as you can handle. Everything you really need is just a little bit of space. You can do this indoors, outdoors, if the weather is nice, like here. But yeah, that's about all you need, and some motivation and a little bit of discipline to get through it. The first of the exercises we're gonna start with here is lunges. Probably heard of this one. It's a classic, not necessarily a skater exercise, but you will go down and you will just jump like this. It's a super cool exercise because you know you can adapt for your level. You can jump higher, make it more intense, less intense. So we're gonna start out here in 10 seconds, so prepare well. Make sure your knees are not wobbly as you jump. You can use the arms or not, but we're starting in 2, 1, let's go. So things you wanna take care of here as you do it. Make sure you get down here. Don't have to touch the ground, but you should be fairly low in between each jump. And same for the front here. There should be no wobbling in and out. So if that's the case, you don't have to jump as high. Make sure you stabilize this. It will give a lot of soreness on each side of your leg here because that's where you use to stabilize. And obviously, you are gonna trigger the gluteus medius back here. Now, solid job. You made it through the first exercise. The next one is in-outs. Again, another great way to trigger the glutes. You get down here and then you just jump in and out. Try and minimize the upwards jumping. Shouldn't be like this, should stay down there. Now let's get ready for it. Make sure your feet are aligned. Don't open them up like this. Keep them pointing forward. You ready? Go. Ideally, when you're laying down here, you wanna get that 90-degree knee angle and keep it like this. Don't have the upper body up here. Don't let it tilt forward, but just keep it in a smooth, comfortable, relaxed position here. Again, like the other exercise, you can keep your arms here, or you can use them to get even more out of those jumps. But do remember, we don't want to go all out for these. We want to keep it rhythmic. Getting in the final seconds. Nice. All right, next one is the first one. We're really going to target some maximum jumps. It's called the 3-1. So you do 3 tiny jump here, and then 1 powerful max jump up to the sky. Use your arms for that one. You can use them or not for the small ones, but 3 tiny jumps here, rhythmic, and then powerful as high as you can. I'm gonna reset for it, and we're gonna go again. So the goal here is not to jump high in the tiny ones. It's really just taking off just a little bit and set yourself up for that powerful jump. Make sure to use your breathing as you do that. And pull with the arms, but don't use the arms to pull your upper body out of position. Use the arms to pull you up in the sky. Very nice. Man, I'm out of breath just explaining these, so I can imagine it must be pretty hard doing them at home. So the next exercise we're gonna look at is much more of a mobility agility exercise called the knee to the ground. So you've probably seen the one leg squats, but this one, it's much more of a range of motion. So you really want the knee to touch the ground and then get up. And we're gonna do 15 on each side. So get the knee down and then up. You can use your arms as leverage, or you can have them in the skater position. Okay, here we go. The speed does not matter for this one. Super important thing. It is a range of motion and it's really, you know, activating muscles you are not used to activating, or especially not to this point. So get down there, put your hands wherever they're needed. Now we switch. Personally, I am a little more flexible on the right leg, where I feel like when I do it on the left, I do need a little bit of hands out here or arms out here to counterweight that recovery leg. Now the next one is not as explosive, it's more of a stay down exercise called skate shuffle. So some moves down here. That's hence the name, the shuffle. Important part about this is stay down on it. If when you go from one side, you go a little up, well, that's cheating. You want it to burn down here in the glutes. I like to use my hands for this one, just to have some rhythm, some momentum. Notice how it's not important to take big steps now that you're getting into it. And it is okay to move a little bit forward if you have the space at home. But this one is really a fantastic glute killer, or saver, depending on how you look at it. So get a little bit of sideways movement in there, but stay down. Keep the shoulders flat to the ground and just enjoy the burn. Because after this one, we got one final exercise, starting in 30 seconds. By far the most painful one. It's a continuous all-out max jumps. So we touched it a little earlier with the small jumps. This one, very simple. Start in that position and jump. And that's just how you're gonna do for 30 seconds. Now here is a great way to use whatever juice you got left, especially if this is the last set. Just go for that. We're starting in 5 seconds. Make sure you jump through the whole thing. Don't just land, get here, and then make it a smooth continuous. You get down, jump. Not just wait for the end to jump. Jump straight from the bottom. All right, let's go, guys. We got 15 more seconds of this whole workout and you're done, depending on how many sets you do. Very nice. Use the arms. When I say use the arms, don't let them pull the upper body out. Use that to create momentum for this to move up. Success. You made it. Good job, everybody. Personally, I think this is a super hard workout. We sometimes do them as fully all-out workouts where we go 1 minute on and 1 minute off. This was more of a little entree or appetizer, as they say in the US, for you to get into that. But I do recommend you to try and gradually step it up. I really think that 1:1 ratio, like 1x to 1x time of exercise and rest, is a perfect way to still benefit from and still recover. And then you are able to do the exercises more explosively and you're going to be able to do more sets. So this is a mix of sort of plyometric, power, strength, range of motion even, but just a fantastic way to strengthen your quads and your glutes. I hope you liked this video. I hope you want to try it out at home at least, and subscribe to this channel. Also, if you are curious to what I would think is the perfect Dryland or exercises on shoes program for skaters specifically, and how to time all this with your actual training workout, if you're a skater, a runner, or cyclist, whatever you are that just wants to strengthen this, I made a Dryland masterclass that you can download in the description below. It's a free preview and then it's $50 and you have lifetime access. And it took me a while to make and took me a long while to learn all that. So just happy to share it with you guys. Hope you want to try that out. Yeah, just hope to see you for another leg day or more cool videos here on the channel. I'm Victor and I had fun training with you guys. See ya.